I'm not really sure if this is something that you'd ever use, but this is something that I found out how to do recently. It's 3D text in Motion 5. I'm not sure how often you would use it. I just think it's something that would be useful to know and might look good in a movie sometime. So, you create a project and have set all your parameters how you would like them. I'm going to set mine for 10 seconds. Open a new project. First step, as usual in a text project, is to create some text. I'm going to call this, eat my cat. Just something I thought I'd put. Go to inspector. At this point you can change any parameters that you would like to change, such as the size. I'll set this for 48 pixels. How about 260? Good pinch tree. Let's see, let's fit window. Properties. Okay, let's center this. Just clicking. Actually, no, that didn't work. Anchor point. I'm gonna change. If you guys don't know how to do this, anchor point is just from this slide down window. I'm going to move the anchor point to about the bottom of the Y. Then you switch it back to transform. Oh, and suddenly your anchor point is right there. So, that didn't work. That's it. 0. Okay. It's not exactly centered, but for me it's close enough. So as I was saying, next step is to change all of these. Change your font if you wish. I'll set mine at this moment to, shall we say, I don't even know what that font is. But also, oh, that's a cool font. I'll change this to, more used, let's see, Desert Sky. That was pretty cool. Now you can spend days, that's kind of long, but you could, in theory, spend days working on this part of the text. I personally don't suggest that. For the purposes of the tutorial right now, I'm not going to do that, as you probably don't want to watch that long, but yeah, I'm flattering. The next step in the tutorial in this effect is to create a camera and change everything to 3D. So, next step is what actually makes the text 3D. It's not true 3D, but it looks like 3D and has the effect of 3D text. What you need to do is create a replicator using your former text as the cell. It looks all jumbly, so what you need to do is change the shape to a line, and it'll change all of the replications of the original text to just put them in a line. Then change everything to 0, and then you have to put the text into 3D space. Where's Z space? Oh, the reason that there was no Z space is you need to check this 3D checkbox. Then, in the endpoint, you can move it in 3D space. I like to put it into Z space, negative Z space, just because I like to put the text back that way. Put it 15, negative 15 pixels. Now, if we rotate the camera, come over here, you can see that it's slightly 3D. Because of my size of my text, I'm going to make it a lot farther back. Let's see, negative 25. Yeah, so you can see that it moved back into Z space. Now, you don't need to do this, but I like to. Hit A to enable keyframe recording. I'll leave my camera right there for that. I'll move playhead back, let's say, let's move to the end of the project, 10 seconds later. Now I will move the camera I'll center the camera kind of like that. Now, last step, and this is the pretty much the most important step in the entire effect, is to make the replicator actually make it 3D. What you need to do is move these points and move it deep enough. You need to have enough points so that it looks 3D. Right now we can see that, and as we bring up the points, this is not going to be enough within the slider. I would suggest for that size text at least 65, preferably more. Right now I'll just set it for 80 and hope that works. Well, that's the last step pretty much. All you have to do now is export. So, and then after this, just use your personal preference of export settings, and you're good to go. So until next time, I'll have a more exciting tutorial next time. Tell me if there's anything that you want to know about motion, and we, the Taidru, will try to make a tutorial about it. And please give us any suggestions about how our tutorials can be better, because we would very much appreciate them. Well, here's the final product of this video. Thanks, and please like and subscribe. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.